England's golden boy, Manchester United's all-time leading scorer. One of the most naturally gifted footballers the country has ever produced, and yet somehow still underrated. Depending on who you ask, Rooney was either a once-in-a-generation phenom or a hot-headed nearly man who could have done more. But what's the truth? How good was Wayne Rooney really? Let's find out. Wayne Rooney's story begins in Croxteth, a working-class neighborhood in Liverpool. Born in 1985, he was kicking a ball as soon as he could walk. But it wasn't just passion, it was obsession. At 9 years old, he joined Everton's youth academy, and by the time he was 16, he was already making headlines. In October 2002, the football world took notice. A teenage Rooney stunned Arsenal with a 30-yard screamer, ending their 30-game unbeaten run. Commentators were shocked. He wasn't just talented. He had power, aggression, and confidence far beyond his years. Sir Alex Ferguson saw it early. In 2004, Manchester United signed him for £27 million, a world record for a teenager at the time. People questioned the fee, but in his debut Champions League match, Rooney answered with a hat-trick against Fenerbahce. A star was born, and it was only the beginning.
I remember just thinking, I'm ready. I'd come off the back of Euro 2004, I'd done well. You see, I did a rip in my shirt there. I had to rip it because my neck wouldn't fit in the shirt. I spoke to the manager the weekend before this, we played Middlesbrough. I was desperate to be on the bench, and he said, just wait, you're going to start against Fenerbahce in the Champions League. I remember just thinking, I can't wait, I'm ready. I was confident, believed I was going to score. Did I think I'd score 3? No.
Early Rooney was like footballing caffeine. Aggressive, erratic, unpredictable. One minute he was launching a volley from outside the box, the next he was launching himself into a defender for fun. He played like he hated the game, but loved what it did to him. There was no control, only instinct. He didn't think, he exploded. His Euro 2004 campaign was so good, Thierry Henry said, Rooney was the best young player in the world. Despite the chaos, he was maturing. Slowly, kind of. Okay, not really, but Ferguson saw the rawness and knew he had a weapon. You don't tame a wild animal. You just point it at the opposition. Then came the sacrifice. Between 2006 and 2009, Manchester United had one of the most terrifying attacking trios in football. Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez. But here's the thing. Rooney wasn't the main man. He wasn't even the second man. He sacrificed. He played out wide. He tracked back. He pressed. He tackled. He filled in wherever needed. All while scoring 20-plus goals a season. He did the dirty work so Ronaldo could shine. And Ronaldo did shine. But Rooney never complained. Not publicly. He just ran. And passed. And scored. And won. Modern fans might turn to platforms like FlashScore Soccer to track goals and assists, but back then, Rooney's dominance was clear without numbers. Ferguson called him the White Pele, and when Fergie says something like that, you listen. Although calling someone the White Pele in 2009 might have earned you a raised eyebrow today. Ronaldo left. Tevez left. United needed a new talisman. Step forward, Wayne Rooney. 2009/10, Rooney scores 34 goals in all competitions. He becomes the complete forward. Headers, penalties, long shots, tap-ins, overhead kicks, solo runs. He carried United, literally. Some say he should have won the Ballon d'Or. He didn't. He came 5th. Here's what many people don't realize. Wayne Rooney was more than just goals. He was an intelligent footballer, tactically flexible, willing to sacrifice his own stats for the team. At times he played as a striker, other times as a number 10, and in his later years, even as a central midfielder. He also holds 2 massive records. Manchester United's all-time top scorer with 253 goals. England's all-time top scorer, until Harry Kane overtook him, with 53 goals. He also adapted. Less rage, more intelligence. He didn't lose the fire, but he learned how to control it. Kind of like Hulk becoming Professor Hulk, but with better finishing. Yet he never quite got the media hype of players like Ronaldo or Messi. Maybe it was his rugged style. Maybe it was because he didn't chase the spotlight. But Rooney's football brain, leadership, and work rate were just as valuable as any highlight reel goal.
The power of Wayne Rooney is his mentality and his strength, and he never stopped, always run, help the team. He's a fantastic team player, and he scores goals. This is the most difficult point for strikers, as you know, and Rooney do. He do it. He scores important goals, and he's a teammate player. So for me, it's a fantastic player.
He's not ego. He's a team player. He runs a lot, he fights a lot, he sacrifices a lot, he scores goals, he makes beautiful assists. He's the complete partner.
As the years rolled on, Rooney reinvented himself. From explosive striker to link-up playmaker, from bulldozer to quarterback. He started pinging passes from deep like prime Pirlo. Well, Pirlo with a temper. He lost the pace, but not the brain. Still, the decline came fast. His body gave out before his talent did. But even when he looked finished, he still delivered moments of class. Free kicks, passes, intelligence. At Everton, he returned with a hat trick. In the MLS, he dropped 40-yard winners. Even at DC United, the man refused to fade quietly. He was like football's version of Liam Neeson in Taken. Old, grumpy, and still very capable of ruining your day.
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
And let's not forget England. Wayne Rooney was England's all-time top scorer. More than Lineker, more than Shearer, more than Sir Bobby Charlton. But he never lit up a major tournament. Injuries, tactics, burnout, maybe even overhype. He often looked like a man trying to fix a broken machine while being blamed for it not working. England misused him, or misunderstood him, or both. He still scored 53 goals, but he deserved better. Honestly, half of England's managers looked like they picked their lineups with a blindfold and a dartboard. Football today is analyzed with a microscope. We've got XG, expected assists, heat maps, and platforms like FlashScore Soccer to break it all down. Add to that the rise of online bookmakers, spread betting, and all kinds of betting offers. The modern game looks very different. But when Wayne Rooney burst onto the scene, none of that mattered. It was raw talent, pure instinct, and unforgettable moments. He wasn't perfect, he wasn't Messi, or Ronaldo, or even Henry. But he was Rooney, a complete forward, a tactical chameleon, a relentless runner, a big game player, a leader, a creator, a destroyer. He scored 253 goals for United, 208 in the Premier League, 53 for England, and somehow people still sleep on him. Why? Maybe he didn't have the marketability. Maybe he peaked too young. Maybe we just didn't know how to talk about him. But history will remember. The numbers are there. The moments are there. The legacy is cemented. Wayne Rooney was a generational talent. And maybe, just maybe, we didn't deserve him. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like and subscribe for more in-depth football stories. And let me know in the comments, was Rooney underrated or rated just right? Until next time, thanks for watching.